Part of the process with customizing Windows 8, making it look like we want it to look, is getting the Microsoft user account settings down. Now, this is the account that we have with Microsoft. The idea is that wherever we go, whatever device we're on, as long as it's Windows 8, there we are. There's our settings, there's our notifications. This password remains the same because, again, think of it as kind of a password in the sky that we log into, and that also logs us into the local account that we have as well. So this is a look at the Microsoft user account settings. We get there by typing in U, and then an S, and then an E, and then you guessed it, an R. We come down here to settings, select that, and then over here we have users. Now, this is going to take us into the PC settings for the user, and this is the account that we're going to use here, the Gary Grudzinskis askvideo@hotmail.com account, and this is a legitimate Microsoft account. We can switch to a local account if we want, and that pretty much just ties us into this one computer to log into. In other words, a local account, we couldn't take that account and log on to any other devices that we have. This day and age, if you're like everybody else, you have a lot of different devices. And if you don't have those different devices, talk to somebody and get some if you can. And here we have change your password. We can create a picture password, and a picture password is really convenient if you have some kind of touch device that you don't have a keyboard to use that password all the time, and then you could put your finger and twiddle it around and get into your machine. We can also create a PIN, and down here what we have is what is the behavior when the computer wakes up? Are we going to require a password or not require a password? So you can see here it doesn't need to change, and then we can sit here and change this, and you can see when we click change we have any user who has a password must enter it when waking this PC. So we're going to go ahead and select not. That's kind of a lazy, non-secure answer for that. So checking on here, more account settings online brings up this, Internet Explorer 10. And it requires us to log in again because we're logging into Microsoft. We hopefully got that right. Click sign in. And what you're going to see is a lot of different settings come up that we can change as we go along. We have the name of the account. We have the password we can change. We have personal information that we can change as well. And we'll change one thing inside of here. We are in the United States. You might be somewhere else, so you'd want to put where you are, not where I am. And we'll come down here. As soon as I learn how to spell, click United States. We can see down here, save. And the information is saved. A few more settings I want to show you before we move on. We have notifications. We can get email notifications for different things from Microsoft.com and different marketing information. And if we don't want to get promotional things from Microsoft, we can check this and then click save, whatever your preference is for that. We have different billing information. Billing information will be covered in, let's just say, a different time. However, remember, your Microsoft account is the same account that you use for purchasing things from the store, from the Microsoft store. So inside of here, you can keep track of all the different transactions that you've had as time has gone along. We'll click the back button here and come back. And that is a look at some of the different things that we have for a Microsoft account in Windows 8.